Glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. It's the Memphis Tigers and the Charlotte 49ers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, Reese. I spoke with the 49ers head coach pregame. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So Charlotte's offense will go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Coming off a game in which he scored a couple of touchdowns and had more than 200 yards receiving. They go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Memphis offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. And this guy has developed quite nicely as a security blanket for his quarterback. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. Memphis wants to move quickly. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Rides the back and leaves it. Nice move there. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. No huddle here for the offense.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Hayden. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To throw, it's Logan. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And that one did not work. The ball is spotted, but the officials waving the training staff onto the field to check on the injured Memphis Tigers. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The run inside. It's Covey. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll send out the kicker here from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. He splits the uprights, and that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The give is to Williams. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Barnes. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. Pressure coming. Trying to buy time. He's going to run it. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down. Come up bankrupt.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Caught, and he's got room. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Defense might bring the house here. Dropping back, it's Logan. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Tigers. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The give is to Williams. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Rides to the back. Finding some room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Running inside, it's Middleton.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Harrell. Now adjusting. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that third down. They hit the drag route, and they get a nice gain, but that now sets up fourth down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on third downs, you got to start thinking about...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, going to the air. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Memphis picking up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to fire. He uncorks one deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And send the tight end in motion. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hayden. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
At first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tigers. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. It's a reverse. That did not fool anybody. The defense right there to knock him down for the big loss. Memphis calling for a timeout, their 1st of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The 49ers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
There's a crease. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And he is sacked, and the quarterback's going to be kicking himself for staying in the pocket a little too long on that one. Now Memphis uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. To the air, it's Logan. Bringing the heat. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. So now on comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a...
Picked off! A turnover in their own end! They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Snap in the shotgun. Using the quick game. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Let's see what he can do with the return. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the #1 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Bulldogs in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Now over to your game inside Jerry Richardson Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. These injuries could play a big factor, Holly. What have you got on those?
I caught up with the Memphis head coach coming out of the locker room. Their running back has been terrific, playing well so far in this game, but he is taking a lot of hits. He's had to absorb a lot of contact, running yards after contact, but they're going to keep their eye on him and see if he can power through all the hits, bumps, and bruises he's taken here in the first half. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Looking to pass. It's Logan. Throwing right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast start here in the second half. They're trailing by a bunch of points right now on the scoreboard. They needed to make something positive happen early, and on the very first drive, they get a sack on third down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 25. Oh, he got loose. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Wide receiver going in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Here's a heat, and it's a sack.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hayden.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're pass.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
Back to pass, it's Logan. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the snap, it's Boston. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The 49ers line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Hayden. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for it. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Logan. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. Wide open spaces. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
Trying to run, it's Covey. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Firing to the right, complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The give is to Williams. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds maybe a crease. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. As we enter the fourth quarter. Let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Here's the handoff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Charlotte. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he caps things off with a scintillating 68-yard scoring run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. So the last couple of possessions trying to put together a rally, but is it too little too late? We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Boston. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Williams open on the right side.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding, covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got the quick pass. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the grab. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The 49ers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Caught by Williams on the right. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get the W.
Well, some might think this head coach has